Hello, crypto fam, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a little bit heartbreaking. We're going to go over how Judge Torres has rejected the Ripple and SEC motion for indicative ruling. And let's break that down, get into the details today, because it kind of sucks, and that is going to impact the price of Ripple. And also, stay to the end of the video. We'll do a quick TA talk about what Ripple is at right now and what we could be seeing coming soon. Now, what happened is in this ongoing legal battle, basically between the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, which is the SEC, and Ripple Labs, the U.S. district named Judge Annalisa Torres, she's officially denied the SEC's latest motion. She basically rejected the agency's request for an indicative ruling that sought to dissolve a prior court order and reduce financial penalties against Ripple. This is bad for us. What this could mean is that the penalties are going to come back for Ripple, and that's not good for its growth potential. Now, the SEC had originally asked the court to, one, dissolve the court's permanent injunction ordering Ripple to obey the law, and two, to cut the monetary penalty imposed against Ripple by more than half. Now, the judge, sadly, I don't know why, she has denied the motion, and she basically stated plainly in her order the request is denied. She didn't really give much reason, as we can see here. People are already posting about it. And this ruling was filed yesterday. And this marked another turn in this high-profile case that we've been following for months now, well, years now. And this has generated a lot of international attention. And it's going to be a big deal because this can determine the future of crypto as a whole. That's why this is such a big deal. And this also is going to continuously impact the price of Ripple in itself, right? Now, in July 2023, she had issued a partial summary judgment ruling, and it had found that Ripple indeed offered XRP as a security to institutional buyers without proper registration, which is basically what they're fighting. Now, this was their judgment order back then. And subsequently, in March 2024, the SEC sought a final resolution. And we all thought that this was going to work out. This was going to go through. It sounded like it was going to be well. And now it's been pulled back. And she just basically ruled it as denied. No good reason, no breakdown, just straight up hate. And, I don't know the whole situation and what they're doing in there, but what I do know is that this is not going to be good for the price. And when we pull out the chart and go to the really, really big time frame, that's why we can see we're still sitting here in this area. And if we look at the TA, this is kind of our stop loss area, which is a big percentage, but we're also on a 12-hour chart. And what we also see is that it is doing this. So Ripple needs to get through this battle, hopefully stop right there if that's the case, get back up to here and break through this line. As long as we can break through this trend line, Ripple does have a strong bullish case scenario, and we'd be looking at roughly maybe another 50% up, hopefully break another set of all-time highs. But it's going to be difficult, especially because this ruling was just so unnecessary and random. My personal opinion, I don't think it's fair that they're doing this. I feel like they're just like either playing with us, toying with us, or even toying with the price of Ripple. Like, no conspiracy theory, I don't know. But what I don't seem to understand is why they keep having this back and forth. Is it because they're trying to charge consistent court fees? Like, what is the reasoning behind this situation? And if the government and the courts don't give us a full-blown breakdown of this ruling, I feel like that's going to be a long-term holdback, not just for crypto, but also for the ruling of all sorts of cases that involve crypto, right? It's going to show that the government is not actually as supportive. And the worst part is, I know it's person by person. So maybe this Judge Torres just hates crypto as a notion, right? Because her ruling didn't give reason. It just literally says this request has been denied. Like, that's it. Just this request is denied. That's not good. That's not helpful. So I'm really, really hoping they do clear it up. And what I do, and there's still a way to kind of benefit even with this, right? So when you're looking at XRP, even if you get down to these timeframes, you can see how much XRP moves, right? Like XRP in just a day in 13 hours, it did about 4.9%. What you can do is benefit from it here by trading it on BTCC. I'll leave the link below. And why I like to trade it on BTCC is a couple things. One, it lets me do cross leverage up to 500x. Now, I'm not recommending 500x. It just depends on your trading style. You have to be smart with your margin, but the platform makes it so simple. I can click limit, enter the price here. I can put how much XRP I want to buy, and it will tell me the margin I'm using based on the leverage. So look, if I switch this to 100x of leverage, I'm only using $20 to open this trade, right? It's $20 times 100. is what's causing me to open 1,000 XRP, which is roughly only $2 grand. So for $20, I'm opening a $2,000 position. That's why I love BTCC. I'll leave the link below. They are still giving away the deposit bonus, so use that to your advantage. If you're a huge Ripple fanatic like me, click that subscribe button. Follow for more. We're going to be following this case as close as possible and seeing how it impacts price in the next couple of days and the coming weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll catch you on the next video.